People always talk about finding the perfect place to live. But let's be honest, some states just feel like a warm hug, while others, well, let's just say you're lucky to get a head nod from the neighbors. In today's video, we're counting down the top 10 most welcoming states in the United States, where smiles are genuine, locals actually wave at you on the street, and communities thrive on connection. What makes a state truly welcoming? It's not just about flashy attractions or perfect weather. It's the hidden gems, the friendly vibes, and that sense of home you can feel from the moment you step in. Whether you're planning a road trip, looking for the best places to live, or just curious about where the most welcoming American states are, you're about to find out. Spoiler alert, these aren't your average tourist spots. They're the ones where kindness and community are the real attractions. Stick around because we'll reveal the full list. Trust me, some of these might surprise you. Ready to dive into the charm and warmth of the 10 most welcoming states in the United States? Let's get started. Don't forget to like, hit that subscribe button, and ring the notification bell for more travel tips, guides, and jaw-dropping destinations. Number 10. California. California. The land of sunshine, palm trees, and dreams so big they need their own zip codes. Coming in at number 10 on our list of the top 10 most welcoming states in the United States, California is a place that somehow manages to feel like both a bustling metropolis and a laid-back beach town, depending on which freeway you're stuck on. California is huge. Seriously, it's so big that you can ski in the morning, hit the beach by afternoon, and find yourself in a desert by dinner, all while complaining about the traffic. But beyond the geography, Californians have a reputation for being open-minded and inclusive. Whether you're strolling down the streets of San Francisco, mingling with creatives in Los Angeles, or exploring small towns like Davis, you'll encounter a sense of community that welcomes people from all walks of life. Speaking of diversity, California is like a human version of trail mix. According to census data, it's one of the most multicultural states in the U.S., with over 200 languages spoken. That means you could literally order dim sum for breakfast, tacos for lunch, and samosas for dinner, all without leaving your block. Inclusivity isn't just a buzzword here, it's a lifestyle. Whether you're chasing Hollywood fame, Silicon Valley startup dreams, or just want to grow your own avocados, California has something for everyone. The job market is as diverse as the population, from tech giants and entertainment powerhouses to thriving agriculture and renewable energy industries. Sure, the cost of living might make you clutch your pearls, but hey, that's the price of living in paradise. But here's the kicker. Despite being a state of nearly 40 million people, California somehow manages to feel personal. There's always a community ready to embrace you, whether it's a yoga class in Santa Monica or a farmer's market in Fresno. So yes, the Golden State earns its spot on this list for more than just its golden sunsets. It's a place where you can truly belong. Number 9. Maine. Welcome to Maine, where the accents are thick, the lobster rolls are buttery, and the people, absolutely delightful. Coming in at number 9 on the top 10 most welcoming states in the United States, Maine is the kind of place where the word community isn't just a nice idea. It's a way of life. Maine's vibe is quiet, peaceful, and unpretentious, like that friend who always shows up in cozy flannel and brings homemade cookies. If big cities give you anxiety and you'd rather trade skyscrapers for lighthouses, then this state is your sanctuary. Maine is sprinkled with small towns that practically ooze charm, from their quaint downtowns to their neighborly warmth. Seriously, it's the kind of place where people still wave at strangers driving by. And speaking of strangers, newcomers are welcomed here like long-lost relatives. Whether you're moving in or just passing through, Mainers go out of their way to make you feel at home. They're the first to offer a helping hand during a snowstorm or a hot tip on the best spot to catch the sunset along the state's breathtaking coastlines. And let's be real, the coastline alone is worth the visit. With over 3,400 miles of rugged beauty, Maine has more coastal charm than a Nicholas Sparks novel. Safety is another hallmark of life in Maine. It consistently ranks as one of the safest states in the country, which means you can sleep easy, whether you're in a seaside town like Bar Harbor or exploring the remote beauty of Acadia National Park. Add in the fact that crime rates are low, and the air is so clean it feels like nature is personally apologizing for urban smog, and you've got a recipe for serenity. But don't let the peace and quiet fool you into thinking Maine is boring. This state is a hidden gem of outdoor adventures, quirky local festivals, and a food scene that goes far beyond seafood, though the lobster is chef's kiss. It's a place where you can kayak at dawn, shop at a farmer's market by midday, and share a laugh with your neighbors over a clam bake at night. Maine isn't just a state, it's a hug from the universe. Number 8. New York. Ah, New York, the state that's so much more than the city that never sleeps. Coming in at number 8 on the top 10 most welcoming states in the United States, New York is a masterclass in balancing the hustle and bustle of urban life with the charm and tranquility of small-town living. First, let's address the elephant in the room, New York City. Yes, the Big Apple is fast-paced, crowded, and occasionally smells like a mix of pretzels and questionable subway air, but here's the twist. New Yorkers are surprisingly friendly. Sure, they might not have time for small talk, but ask for directions and you'll often get detailed instructions, maybe even with a bonus recommendation for the best bagel spot. Underneath that tough exterior, NYC residents are some of the most helpful and community-driven people you'll meet. But wait, there's more to New York than the city. Head upstate, and you'll find a completely different world. Tight-knit, family-friendly communities dot the landscape, from the picturesque Hudson Valley to the Finger Lakes region. Life upstate moves at a slower pace, with neighbors who actually know your name and towns that still host pie baking contests. It's like stepping into a Hallmark movie, but with fewer plot twists. And let's talk diversity. New York is the ultimate melting pot, with people from nearly every corner of the globe calling it home. In fact, over 30% of NYC residents are foreign-born, and you'll hear more than 200 languages spoken throughout the state. Whether it's a Jamaican jerk chicken joint in Brooklyn, a Polish festival in Buffalo, or a traditional Italian bakery in Syracuse, New York's cultural diversity is its secret sauce. And trust me, it's delicious. Opportunities? New York has them in spades. It's a hub for finance, fashion, arts, tech, and everything in between. While NYC is the obvious draw, upstate regions offer affordable living, growing industries, and plenty of chances to carve out a fulfilling life. Whether you're chasing big city dreams or looking for small-town charm, New York delivers. From skyscrapers to rolling hills, New York proves that you really can have it all. Number 7. South Carolina. If Southern charm had a capital, it would be South Carolina. Landing at number 7 on our top 10 most welcoming states in the United States, this state is the epitome of warm smiles, friendly waves, and sweet tea served with an extra dose of hospitality. Seriously, if politeness were an Olympic sport, South Carolinians would bring home the gold every time. South Carolina operates on what we like to call Southern time. Translation? Life moves a little slower, and no one's in a rush, unless it's to grab the last biscuit at a Sunday brunch. Towns like Charleston and Greenville are perfect examples of this laid-back lifestyle. Charleston offers cobblestone streets, pastel homes, and enough charm to make even the most cynical city dweller swoon. Meanwhile, Greenville is a modern-day Mayberry, with its vibrant downtown and walkable streets lined with boutiques and coffee shops. And the people? Imagine the warmth of a summer evening, but in human form. Locals here don't just say hello. They'll strike up a conversation, invite you to a backyard barbecue, and probably send you home with a plate of leftovers. It's that kind of genuine friendliness that makes newcomers feel like they've lived here forever. Inclusivity is also part of South Carolina's DNA. While it's steeped in history, the state has evolved into a diverse and welcoming place. Cities like Columbia and Charleston boast thriving art scenes, multicultural festivals, and food that reflects a beautiful blend of cultures. Whether you're craving soul food, Gullah-inspired dishes, or international flavors, South Carolina's culinary scene has you covered. Opportunities? Plenty. South Carolina's economy is booming, with industries like manufacturing, tech, and tourism leading the charge. Plus, the cost of living is refreshingly reasonable, which means you can enjoy that slower pace of life without draining your wallet. With its picture-perfect beaches, historic charm, and community-focused spirit, South Carolina feels like a hug you never want to end. Number 6. Oregon. Oregon, a state so welcoming, it feels like an open invitation to join a potluck where everyone brings their quirkiest dish. Coming in at number 6 on our top 10 most welcoming states in the United States, Oregon is the poster child for progressive attitudes, inclusivity, and community spirit. Let's start with Portland, the city where "Keep Portland Weird" isn't just a slogan, it's a way of life. Here, you'll find coffee shops that double as poetry hubs, food trucks serving everything from vegan donuts to Korean tacos, and locals who are genuinely excited to tell you about their favorite hiking trails. Portlanders may have a reputation for being quirky, but they're also incredibly warm and open-minded. Ask for directions, and you might leave with not just a map, but a new best friend and a dinner invite. Then there's Eugene, a smaller city with a big heart. Known for its strong sense of community and environmental consciousness, Eugene is like Portland's chill younger sibling. It's a haven for artists, activists, and anyone who dreams of a sustainable, eco-friendly lifestyle. Whether it's a farmer's market, a community art project, or a yoga class in the park, Eugene makes it easy to plug into the local vibe. Inclusivity is baked into Oregon's DNA, with a population as diverse as its landscape. Think coastal cliffs, lush forests, and volcanic peaks. Oregon embraces people from all walks of life. The state is home to thriving immigrant communities, LGBTQ+ inclusivity, and a general come-as-you-are attitude that makes newcomers feel right at home. Oregon's economy is a mix of tech innovation, outdoor recreation, and sustainable industries. Whether you're dreaming of a tech career in Silicon Forest, starting a small farm in the Willamette Valley, or opening a boutique in Ashland, the state offers endless possibilities for building a fulfilling life. Oregon is more than just a state. It's a state of mind. With its culture of acceptance, focus on sustainability, and community-driven spirit, it's no wonder so many people flock here. Alright, before we dive into the next state on our list, I want to hear from you. Which state do you think deserves to be called one of the most welcoming in the US? Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. I'd love to see your picks. And while you're at it, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Virtual Travel by Brian, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on more informative and exciting content like this. Let's keep the conversation going. Number 5. Colorado. Colorado, a state so welcoming that even the mountains seem to smile at you. Landing at number 5 on our top 10 most welcoming states in the United States, Colorado isn't just a destination, it's an experience. Whether you're an outdoor enthusiast, a city dweller, or someone who just loves friendly vibes, this state has something for everyone. Coloradans are the kind of folks who will help you carry your kayak to the river, share their secret hiking spots, and then invite you over for a post-adventure craft beer. They're laid back, friendly, and almost annoyingly happy. Probably because they wake up every morning to breathtaking mountain views. If happiness is contagious, then spending time in Colorado might just cure your Monday blues. Outdoor enthusiasts rejoice. Colorado is basically your Disneyland. From skiing in Aspen to hiking in Rocky Mountain National Park, this state has every outdoor activity you can dream of, and then some. But it's not just about the activities, it's the community that forms around them. Meetups for rock climbing, biking, or yoga in the park are practically a rite of passage here. It's like joining a massive high-altitude club of people who share your passion for fresh air and adrenaline. Denver, often called the Mile High City, isn't just high in altitude. It's high in diversity and inclusivity, too. The city's population is a vibrant mix of cultures, reflected in everything from its art scene to its food trucks. Then there's Boulder, where the vibe is so welcoming and eco-conscious, it feels like the entire town runs on good karma. Whether you're strolling Pearl Street or attending a community event, you'll quickly see why people fall in love with Boulder. And for those wondering about opportunities, Colorado's economy is booming. With thriving industries like tech, renewable energy, and outdoor recreation, this state offers plenty of chances to plant roots and grow. Plus, the work-life balance here is practically a religion. In Colorado, community, inclusivity, and opportunity come together like the perfect trail mix. Number 4. Texas. Everything's bigger in Texas, including the welcome mat. Coming in at number 4 on our top 10 most welcoming states in the United States, Texas is a state where Southern hospitality isn't just a catchphrase. It's practically a sport. From its bustling cities to its quiet suburbs, Texas makes sure you feel like family, whether you've been here for a lifetime or just got off the plane. Texans don't just say howdy because it sounds cool, though it totally does. It's a genuine way of saying, hey, we're glad you're here. Walk into a barbecue joint and don't be surprised if the locals invite you to sit down and share a plate of brisket. Need directions? You'll probably get a detailed explanation, complete with a side story about how their grandma used to live near there. Texas offers a unique blend of urban excitement and suburban charm. Cities like Austin and Houston are shining examples of inclusivity and diversity. Austin, with its Keep Austin Weird vibe, is a haven for creatives, tech gurus, and foodies. It's the kind of place where you can attend a live music show on Monday and a community yoga class on Tuesday, and be warmly welcomed at both. Houston, on the other hand, is one of the most ethnically diverse cities in the U.S., where over 145 languages are spoken. Whether you're craving Vietnamese pho, Nigerian jollof rice, or Tex-Mex tacos, Houston's got you covered, and probably with a smile. Suburban Texas doesn't skimp on the charm either. Friendly neighborhoods, excellent schools, and a cost of living that won't leave you clutching your wallet make towns like Plano, Frisco, and Sugar Land prime spots for families and newcomers. Texas is a land of possibilities. Its booming economy includes industries like tech, energy, healthcare, and, of course, good old cowboy culture. Whether you're dreaming of launching a startup in Dallas or working on a ranch in West Texas, you'll find your niche here. With its big heart, open arms, and endless opportunities, Texas is a state that makes you want to stick around, and maybe buy a pair of cowboy boots while you're at it. Number 3. Minnesota. Minnesota, the land of 10,000 lakes and approximately 10,000 smiles per block. Claiming the number 3 spot on our top 10 most welcoming states in the United States, this state lives and breathes Minnesota nice. And trust me, the phrase isn't just some clever marketing slogan, it's a way of life. Here the people are so polite, they'll apologize if you bump into them. Let's talk about Minnesota nice. This isn't your average small talk at the grocery store. It's next-level friendliness. It's neighbors shoveling your driveway during a blizzard without being asked. It's strangers holding the door for you while you're still 50 feet away. Minnesotans are the kind of people who would help you move furniture and then invite you over for hot dish. Translation: a casserole that somehow cures both hunger and the blues. But don't let all this politeness fool you into thinking Minnesota is just a quaint Midwestern postcard. Cities like Minneapolis and St. Paul, aka the Twin Cities, are bustling hubs of diversity and culture. Over 10% of the state's population is foreign-born, which means you'll find thriving immigrant communities and an incredible mix of traditions, cuisines, and festivals. Craving authentic Somali sambusas or Vietnamese pho? You'll find both, and much more, right here. Inclusivity is baked into the DNA of Minnesota's communities. Whether it's pride celebrations, cultural festivals, or community outreach programs, this state goes out of its way to make everyone feel welcome. Minneapolis and St. Paul are also known for their progressive values and strong focus on social justice, which makes them especially appealing to newcomers looking for a supportive environment. And the opportunities? They're as plentiful as the lakes. Minnesota has a thriving economy, with industries like healthcare, technology, and education leading the way. Plus, its schools are some of the best in the country, making it a fantastic place for families looking to settle down. From its famously nice people to its vibrant cities and endless opportunities, Minnesota is the kind of place that makes you feel like you belong, even if you're just passing through. Number 2. Hawaii. Coming in at number 2 on our top 10 most welcoming states in the United States, Hawaii isn't just a destination, it's a vibe. This is the kind of place where you're greeted with the aloha spirit, a way of life that revolves around kindness, inclusion, and hospitality. Honestly, if there were a competition for being welcoming, Hawaii would have taken the gold, wrapped it in a lei, and handed it to you with a warm smile. Let's break it down. The aloha spirit isn't just a tourist gimmick, it's a genuine cultural value. Locals here are known for their warmth and generosity. Whether they're offering you directions to the best snorkeling spot or sharing a plate of poke at a backyard luau, Hawaiians make you feel like part of the Ohana family. Even the guy who cuts you off in traffic will probably flash you a shaka, a hand gesture meaning hang loose, as a friendly apology. And talk about diversity. Hawaii is a true melting pot, blending influences from native Hawaiian, Asian, Pacific Islander, and Western cultures. This incredible mix creates a sense of inclusivity that's hard to find anywhere else. Walk through Honolulu or Hilo and you'll experience a cultural tapestry as vibrant as the island sunsets. The food alone, think spam musubi, malasadas, and fresh ahi, tells the story of Hawaii's rich multicultural history. Of course, we can't ignore the stunning natural beauty. From the iconic beaches of Waikiki to the volcanic landscapes of the Big Island, Hawaii is so gorgeous, it feels like Mother Nature was showing off. But what truly makes the islands special is how they use this beauty to foster a sense of community. Beach cleanups, hula festivals, and ukulele jam sessions bring people together in ways that feel effortless and fun. Opportunities in Hawaii may surprise you too. Sure, the tourism industry is a big draw, but there's also a growing focus on sustainability, tech innovation, and agriculture. Plus, the island lifestyle comes with a built-in work-life balance. Because who's stressed when you're surrounded by palm trees and ocean breezes? Hawaii is more than just a postcard-perfect destination. It's a state that wraps you in warmth and invites you to stay a while. Number 1. Vermont. And here we are, number 1 on our top 10 most welcoming states in the United States. Drum roll, please. It's none other than Vermont. Yes, the land of maple syrup, rolling green hills, and enough charm to make you feel like you've stepped into a real-life Norman Rockwell painting. Vermont is the epitome of small-town charm and tight-knit communities. Here, neighbors don't just wave at you, they'll invite you over for coffee, lend you their snowblower, and bake you a pie to welcome you to the neighborhood. The people here are so friendly, you might find yourself suspicious at first. Why are you being so nice? Do you want something? But nope, that's just Vermont for you. While Vermont might be small, it's mighty when it comes to making everyone feel welcome. Whether you're visiting for the first time or putting down roots, Vermonters go out of their way to make newcomers feel like part of the family. Town meetings, community potlucks, and farmers markets are the norm here, so it's almost impossible not to make friends. And then there's the scenery. Vermont is basically a postcard come to life, with its picturesque landscapes, charming covered bridges, and vibrant fall foliage that could make even the grumpiest traveler say, wow. It's the kind of place where you actually enjoy driving because every turn reveals another breathtaking view. Opportunities? You bet. Vermont offers a relaxed lifestyle, but that doesn't mean it's all maple syrup and long walks in the woods, though those are definitely perks. The state is a hub for sustainable agriculture, outdoor recreation, and small businesses. Whether you're an entrepreneur, a nature enthusiast, or someone who just wants to escape the chaos of big cities, Vermont has a little something for everyone. So there you have it, the most welcoming state in the United States. Vermont isn't just a place to visit, it's a place to belong. That brings us to the end of our countdown of the top 10 most welcoming states in the United States. Whether you're planning your next big move, looking for travel inspiration, or just curious about the friendliest places in the country, we hope this list gave you something to smile about. Which state surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe to Virtual Travel by Brian, and ring that notification bell so you never miss out on more travel tips, guides, and inspiration. Thanks for joining me, and until next time, happy travels.